What's up, everyone? We're back after a little bit of a break. Just kind of been busy with work and life stuff, but I have been playing a decent amount of Magic, and I was able to just cruise to Mythic with this Sultai Reanimator deck in Alchemy. Big thanks to Jocarina, who gave me their best of one deck. I transformed it into best of three and been working on it a lot, and this is kind of just the end state or where I'm at now. The main focus of the deck is getting Arden into the graveyard alongside Jumbo Cactor preferably, and then you're going to play Cav here, and it's going to become Arden, which at the beginning of your combat turn you'll put Jumbo Cactor onto the battlefield. It'll become a 5/5, but when it attacks it will get plus 9,999, so Arden will make it a 5/5 menace, a lifelink, and then it attacks, it becomes a 10,004 menace lifelink. So sometimes they can block it, but really the big thing is the life gain that's going to put the games out of reach. It's going to give you enough time to assemble the combo again, get a bunch of value with Sen. Usually once Jumbo Cactor hits once, it's game over. Another big piece of the deck is a new card, the Elvish Elegy. You get to mill 3 cards, and then each creature card in your graveyard perpetually gets +1/+1, which we don't really care about the +1/+1. We just care about the mill part, and then you get to put an elf or a land card from among the mill cards into your hand. So if you mill another Elegy with the Elegy, you can put that Elvish Elegy into your hand. So you can, it hits itself, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But just getting a land out of the graveyard is relevant too. You can keep 1 and 2 land hands. As long as you have one of these, you can generally get out of it. And since this deck is kind of like a 3-card combo where you need 2 pieces to be in the graveyard plus a Cav in your hand, I think just having cards that mill multiples are ideal. So we have Dredger's Insight. This is another big key piece of the deck where you can destroy a permanent, but then you get to mill 3 cards, and then the last piece is you get to discard a card. When you do, return a creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. So sometimes you can discard the Arden, put back a Cav. It gives you a lot of flexibility. Same for the Speaker. Sometimes, if you have the 1 and 2, you have what you need in your graveyard, but you just need to go get your Cav, or like there's situations where you have one of your payoffs in your hand and you need to discard it to go get Cav. It's just a really good piece of the deck. Same for Winter Night Stories, just being able to discard 2 cards like an Arden and a Cactar for 3 mana, and then 4 mana you have a Cav. Also comes up quite a bit too, where the Harmonize you can get for 1. Like if you have Arden as a 4/4, you can tap it before combat, so you can just pay the 1 Harmonize, put some more stuff in your graveyard, try to hit what you're needing to hit. Now, obviously, it's sort of like a combo deck centered around the graveyard. So with that comes, some level of a deck being really fragile to hate pieces, which is kind of why we built the sideboard the way we did. So usually 4 Duress come in against the Izzet decks. It's good, it can hit a lot of spells, plus snipe that graveyard hate piece, which usually comes in the form of Ghost Vacuum, sometimes the Soul Guide Lantern, and then green will usually have like the Keen Eye Sniper, Sharpshooter, whatever that card is, that can pay 1 exile card. But green also runs sometimes Ghost Vacuum or whatever artifact hate card they want to choose. So generally against Izzet, I'll bring in the Duress. Against mono green or just heavy creature-based decks, I'll bring in the Tactics. So both of these cards can hit graveyard hate. We do have our own graveyard hate in the deck. And then 3 Reclamation Sage. If I'm just seeing a lot of artifacts and enchantments, it's good to bring in. It's something you could reanimate. It's just a way to deal with graveyard hate. So Massacre Worm, I bring in against like the mono green decks. It's also come up in like sacrifice combo decks. It doesn't come up like super often, but sometimes you can really just blow people out with this card. And then same with Day of the Black Sun. Pretty good against bird decks, mono green too. I wouldn't mind playing like another Day of the Black Sun, maybe instead of Massacre Worm, or 1 Reclamation Sage. I think this card's been really good for me in the sideboard. So that's the deck. Oh wait, there is one thing I forgot to mention. It's this Rogue's Passage. I have found that sometimes the opponent can just go so wide and the game has gone on so long where you kind of just run out of stuff. So Rogue's Passage is another way to just force through some damage with Jumbo Cactar. It can come up. So yeah, it's a colorless land and a 3-color deck, but I think we have enough ways to find lands that we need that we could play it. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. Play this Sultai Reanimator deck I took to Mythic. Alright, this hand is pretty bad. Pretty bad hand. Okay. I'm gonna try it. I actually think I can put back Cav because I have this speaker. I can discard something and go get one. I don't really want to have to put back a land. Mono green. That's not the best draw. I don't want any more lands. Here comes Cub. Okay, that's good. No Cub. Ugh. We are not hitting. I'm hitting all my... I have the combo. I just need... now I need ways to put stuff in the graveyard. Pretty slow start from us. We didn't draw any of our enablers. We just drew payoff. We'll do green, blue. So hopefully we can, like, spend one more turn here just as a setup turn. So I can play another speaker, discard the Cactar. Okay. I think we should be able to get another turn, right? I'm trying to think what sequence of events could just get me killed. Yeah, so let's play a speaker. Discard that. I think I might just go Overlord here. And now we will pass. So even if they, like, leave enough blockers, they might just go infinite here. We'll see. Like, the big thing is just gaining 10,000 life, you know? Alright, I think we should be good. I think. Oh, I forgot to get another trigger from that. Well, maybe not. Alright, no more lands, please. They got the Wildgrove Summoner. Okay. So I don't mind, actually, putting a speaker in the graveyard. I don't really care about the damage. It's just I want to get another speaker there. All right, choose Arden. Play Cactar. Attack for so much. Sorry, 10,004. I guess we get attacked with the speaker too, right? Well, no, they have a block. All right. Hopefully that will buy me enough time to complete this game. I would think it would. I haven't really got to see the green shell go off too much with the nursery and the summoner. I think this is a really good deck now, though. Yeah, they're just going to pretty much go ham here. No lands? Like, I don't know what they could have that would allow them to win the game at this point. Because you have to think eventually, unless they do have Bushwhack where they could kill an Arden, but I think I would be able to eventually just get the combo out again. And we're going to be attacking with another Cactuar. We're going to be gaining 10,004 more life. It's going to be really hard for them to do damage. Like, what are you going to do? Like 70 damage here? Like, it's not going to do anything to me. It's barely going to move the needle here. What's more likely to happen is that they will just deck themselves before I do. They are going off, though. We'll give them that. And that's fine. I'm fine if they want to try to deck themselves. Right, if we don't hit a Cactuar, we will Overlord, get back the Speaker, discard Sen. But maybe Overlord will put a Cactuar in the graveyard. We'll gain a shitload of more life. That green shell is going off. It is going off. Look at all these tokens they have. Do these have... Some of these have haste, right? Does this give it haste? Treefolk creatures gain reach and haste. Okay. Oh, it's only the ones that are the lands. I should just give all Treefolk reach and haste. So anyway, while opponent just mills themselves out, let them do their thing. Let them enjoy this moment. I'm gonna laugh if we die somehow. We can start thinking about our sideboard. So, intimidation tactics. I could bring in Reclamation Sage. There's obviously a lot of targets for that. Vigorous Farming, Earthbender Ascension, the Nursery. So we'll probably bring in Reclamation Sage, and I find that most decks run, you know, some kind of artifact-based graveyard hate. The mono green could have like the, what is it, Keen Eye Sharpshooter, the one that just exiles a card. Also, I think, trying to think, isn't Scavenging Ooze, is that in Foundations? I think that's in Foundations. I don't see Scavenging Ooze nearly as much, though. So I think my plan is probably just bring in some number of intimidation tactics, because that also hits the artifacts, so you can like maybe get a ghost vacuum, something like that. And then, holy shit, how much longer? All right, they have their entire deck. You did it, and I gotta sad for you that it's barely gonna do anything to me. I'm gonna block here. What did they do? Like what? 1,500 damage? Is that what it was? Not even. A little over 1,000. Well, thanks for letting me see your deck too. That's nice of you. Okay. They went to sideboard, so we got to see the rest of their deck, which I don't think there's anything surprising in here. So, intimidation tactics. I could bring in this is probably a good worm matchup. Actually, maybe not this matchup. Day of Black Sun could be good too. Gets all these tokens. Yeah, we'll bring that in. And a couple reclamation So I'm going to cut a couple of these. We'll cut... I don't like to go down too much on that, on my enablers. You can leave 61, 62 cards in too. All right, this hand looks good. So I think I might just go intimidation tactics first. Let's do black and blue. Almost played the wrong card. Piercing Exhale. Well, their hand is extremely weak. Then they drew the Ascension, so that's a good draw. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power. Target creature or planeswalker. That's an instant? Okay. Alright. Speaker was a decent draw. I would like to put a Cactar in the graveyard. We did. That's fantastic. Let's see if they whiff. They kind of whiff. Who cares about another elf? As long as this can't kill my Cav. So we'll play our starting town. Discard Arden. I think I might just get another speaker. All right, whiff again. And it's probably over. Do you have a way to disrupt it? Can you disrupt? I guess not. All right. Well, GG's. And I went down on rank. I was at 1475 and I went down. Okay. All right, we go first, which is good. Yeah. I mean, it's not the best hand, but maybe it gets there. As much as I want to take this, I could. We'll find another land, right? We'll find another land off this one. Hopefully. Okay. Alright, so what do we need? Blue? Oh, I guess we don't have a black card. They're playing elves. We have Arden. We have Overlord. Yeah, I think we just play Winter Night. I think we can discard one of the speakers. So we'll give back Arden. Arden will get Overlord. It'd have been nice to have that earlier. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Overlord here. Put some more crap in our graveyard. I want to leave that in the graveyard. So I didn't pick up another Cav, which is unfortunate, in case they kill Arden. Did we put another Arden? Yeah, we have Arden. But that's really it. That was kind of weak. Kind of weak. Alright, it's good they didn't have a removal spell, though. That's kind of huge. So I think we start off by using our Winter Knight on Cav. God, these are terrible. I should have played Formidable Speaker first. I screwed this up because then I could have played Formidable Speaker, got the Cactar, then discarded it. All right, that was a bit of a mistake. But I guess it'll work out. Just play Starting Town. Get our Cactar. Yeah, we'll attack with Overlord too. All right. Are you ready for some graveyard hate? So this actually looks like the match I should bring in this. Like Massacre Worm. Seems like it'd go pretty hard. Probably just bring in Intimidation Tactics. And maybe one Reclamation Sage. It's hard to know what exactly they're gonna have for graveyard hate. So we'll cut here. Cut an Overlord. And maybe one Sen. I really don't want to sideboard out too much. Like the less you can sideboard out, the better. Yeah, this hand's good. Like, even if they turn one Ghost Vacuum, eventually we could probably get this Reclamation Sage off. But let's see what's going on here. Is this card more scary or this? I don't know. I guess this we can exile, which is kind of nice. Creature or land? Oh, actually, I thought it was just land. I didn't realize it was creature or land. Maybe I should have taken. I would have taken that then. I was paying attention. Okay, get Cav, Massacre Worm in the graveyard. It might just be like kind of mediocre. We probably just play another Insight. Not the best. All right. Hopefully we don't get aggroed out here. I mean, I guess I can just play Cav and hit it on Sen. Yeah, I think that's the play. We got the Cactar out of it, which is funny. I mean, this demands some attention. All right, the black deck finally drew some removal. The black deck drew some removal, and they got a Sephiroth, so not bad. Yeah, I'll probably block and... Actually, will this transform? No. You can get another trigger, it's fine. Another Sephiroth. Alright, are we throwing? So now we can do this play where we still need like another turn of setup though. Hopefully we don't die. I mean, what I could do, and this would be really lucky, is I could Winter Night on this. Try to get an Arden and a Cactar, but that'd be really lucky. I think we probably just play Speaker. Go get an Arden. Play Intimidation Tactics. Ooh. Can I afford to attack here? I'll take 4. Plus whatever this is going to do to me. I don't think I can attack. So I get to do this a few times, right? Is it infinite combo with the Grave Warden? So they do it again. Then what do they do? So this will come back at the end step. But it gets +1/+1. Is there an infinite loop here with Sephiroth, Nightmare, Grave Warden? Turn target creature. So they can put 4 counters on that. Go get the Grave Warden. Grave Warden comes in as a 3/3. But then they don't have mana to replay the Nightmare. So how do you replay the Nightmare? Like I've seen the combo where I forgot what it was. I have seen an old a combo you can loop it. Just can't remember exactly how it worked. So I think we should be good, right? I don't know. So we have to play this. Actually, we need to discard Arden first. Damn it. We did not hit. We didn't hit a Cactar. So I can... Maybe I just go get Masker Worm. I don't know. We're kind of not hitting the Cactar, unfortunately. But if they want to keep stacking stuff, they're going to have to pay 2 life, right? Blowy Infestation. That's rude. Alright, so next turn, Dredger's Insight. Hopefully we flip over an Arden, a Cav, and a Cactar. That would be what we want. Assuming I don't die here. So we got to see quite a bit of their deck, and we haven't seen any Graveyard Hate yet. I guess I should bring in Graveyard Hate for them. High Perfect. Okay, step 1. Can we get step 2? Oh, we are lucky, boys. That is what you call lucky, boys. That's the fucking nut luck right there. Get our Cactar. It's time to gain some life. Attack for 10,000. And 4. All right. We are chilling. Alright. So, let's see what they do now. They can maybe kill some creature? I don't know. They're not getting rid of Massacre Worm, which is going to kill them, actually. Yeah, just Massacre Worm triggers. Alright. Well, GG's. Alright, so this hand is this is like... This is borderline. I'm going to keep it. I'd say this is kind of a risky hand, but it's not a good draw. I mean, if we can awaken the Honored Dead, kill something, we'll mill 3 cards into Formidable Speaker, discard Arden. Yeah, we're probably just going to get ran over by some birds, though. Splash Portal. Probably not the best matchup. All right. Well, we needed to play against a slow deck with the slow hand on the draw, but we're playing against a fast deck with a fast hand. That's on the play. And we're probably just gonna kill the Signet. I don't want them to play the Mockingbird on the Signet. I mean, there's still like a small chance, I think. Like, we could pull this off. If they don't have Dazzling Denial, like, maybe. Maybe. So we're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7. At least 7 here, right? So yeah, what would have to happen is that I flip over Arden and Cactar and I draw a Cav. I think that's the only line to victory. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I mean, if I kill this, I technically am not dead on board. Oh wait, I am, because it costs 1 less. Never mind. Yeah, it's Xyz. I forgot it gets discounted 1 by Momo. Alright, bring in this stuff, and I'm actually going to bring in all the intimidation tactics. Just cut down a little bit here. Alright, let's go first. This hand doesn't really do anything. This is like kind of like the last game. Alright, well, I don't want to go to 4. But yeah, this is pretty much ass. Sometimes it'd be like that. I still think Birds is my least favorite deck to play against. It's a pretty miserable deck. I still think they should have nerfed this a little bit more. Like, this could even be a 3/3 and be insanely good. Just because Mockingbird exists. Alright. We will kill the Signet. At least we got that going for us. That's a good draw. It would have been nice to... I think they just have Dazzling Denial. It would have been nice to put something else in the graveyard, but... So I think that means we need to play this one. And they will most likely counter it? No? Okay. They have Aang. Alright. Aang is creature or spell. But they decided to save Momo? And they're still holding up that Dazzling Denial, unfortunately. Oh, I wanted to do this separately, but... Or I wanted to switch the order, but okay. Damn it. All right. Will this resolve? I'm actually planning to go get... Okay, well, I was going to go get Cactar, because then we could discard it to this. the good news is they did tap out. No respect, huh? Alright, let's get that untapped land. Now we can play this first. Try to get a cactor. Nope. But we can still get an Arden. And we can Massacre Worm. And they're at 5. If this survives, we can definitely just Winter Night Stories and try to hit something else. I'm trying to think, what do they have? Sheltered by Ghost, maybe? Do you have Sheltered by Ghost? I still think they gotta be holding on to Dazzling Denial, right? If they don't play the Mockingbird... Okay, so now they're gonna... Oh, wow. Well, I guess I have another Arden in the graveyard. Oh, well, that's why. Ugh. It won't flip over, right? Because it's already entered. At least that's what I think. At least it's what I think. So, are we dead? Are we just dead? That's 7 damage. If they whiffed, I got a chance. I got another chance because I have Arden and I have Cactar. One, two, three, 4. All right, this is for the game here. It looks like it's gonna go through. Nice. All right, that was tight. That was a tight game. They do have quite a bit of instants and sorceries. Yeah, I don't think I really want to bring in Duress. Like, it can definitely hit some stuff, but man, it can be dead too. Trying to think what else. We could try a couple. I don't really like going down on too much stuff. All right, I think this hand's okay. We got stuff to do. Sometimes that's really all you need is just stuff to do. I'm actually going to start with the intimidation tactics. Oh my god, it missed? Good thing that wasn't a Duress, huh? Like that missed? What a great draw, too. We're going to lose this game now. Their hand is really good. Yeah, yeah, they're... Fuck. A bit of bad luck. Just a bit of bad luck. Ugh. And I milled the Black Sun. Just yeah, it's probably gonna be a tough game. I don't expect to win this one. They have Essence Scatter, but they do only have 2 lands, so that's the positive here. I need them to counter this. Okay. I mean, my graveyard is pretty bad. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should have just went for Winter Night Stories. Because it puts them in another position where they just have to hold up. They're so scared they hold up an Essence Scatter. But they still have this too, so... Yeah, I think we're kind of just screwed in several ways. Unless I hit a duress, maybe? Unless they tap out. Maybe they just tap out. Will this kill me then? Because these get 2 counters? Yeah, I guess we're just dead. Alright. Tough games. Alright, go first. Hand is ass. This hand is kind of ass too, but yeah, maybe this gets there. I think I'm going to put back one of the insights. Hopefully that's okay. Got a land, so that's good. I could have put back the Rogue's Passage, probably. Alright, mono green is usually my bread and butter. Can I put an Arden in the yard? Not yet. So I have a couple options. The risky one is to play the stories. I think that's probably the way to go, because if we think about the other way, where I play Speaker, I discard Cactor, I go get Arden with the Speaker, and then the following turn I play Winter Night Stories, and then another turn later I'm playing the Cav. Like, I just don't think I'm going to have time for that. I kind of just need to get a little lucky here. That's not lucky at all. All right. Another land. That's just perfect. Just perfect. So... we're probably dead. Not getting the first game is really bad. Yeah, we're just dead. Because now we have to deal with the... You gotta get game 1. Just getting game 1 is the best. Bring in all the intimidation tactics. Cut down on some of these slower cards. Yeah, this hand's okay. We are getting unlucky. Rats. No Badger Mole Cub? I think that I just really need cards in the graveyard. I'm gonna kill this. Uh-oh. Alright, so we probably get one more turn. Damn it. It's 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so we get a discard here. I mean, maybe? Gotta get rid of that. Alright, I think if they whiff, I think we're okay. Unless they draw like Ghost Vacuum here. Alright, we should be good. We're gonna discard Arden. Back Cav. Play the Cav. Make sure you don't misclick here. I've done that many times. I guess I could have played that untapped and played the Winter Knight, huh? That would have been a better play. So we're really not out of the woods yet, just because how like exponentially the Boroid can get Ouroboros. Fuck, I hate saying that card. We did gain 10,000 life, though. Oh, that sucks. I do have another one, but... Can we just play the stories? What else is in my graveyard? Nothing really. So we can play this, play Arden, Winter Knight Stories. Yeah, we'll have enough mana for that, right? We'll just take this damage. This is a funky game. Massacre Worm. Not the best. I mean, I don't know. Was it over? I think I just leave things how they are. Alright, sand looks fine. I don't have blue yet, but I do have an insight. Got Cav. Got some hate here. Alright, there's blue. So we'll just say blue, black. Let's take a look-see. Their hand is pretty weak. We'll just take this. All right. Ugh. Disgusts me. That is disgusting. What we put in the graveyard is nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right, I think we're actually going to lose this game now. I mean, one more turn and I can Black Sun. Guess we'll just do damage control here. Kind of need them to whiff a little bit. Or I need... Yeah, that's totally fine. I need to hit Arden. Damn it. Alright, we're going to go to 3. So if they have another Baloth, we die. That's good. Oh, wow. Well, I didn't really have the win, but they were ranked 25. I'm surprised they gave up there. Hold on. What do we have in our graveyard? Because, yeah, I could play Cav, but... I mean, I guess I would have got a chance, too, with the LG and play a Verge. We get a mill 3, then play Cav, so... Yeah, We'll take it. We'll take it. GG's. So I think we had some really nice games there. Very nice diversity. Sometimes when I play Alchemy or make these Alchemy videos, I just like play the same bronze player 4 times in a row, and then it makes for like the worst kind of video. But that last game was really good. We got to beat somebody very high ranked, and I think we had some nice games there. So that was fun. I think the next thing for me in Alchemy is going to be trying the Aquatic Subtlety. That card's been really intriguing me. I've seen people do a lot of things with Omniscience with it. It's, you know, just another like Omni combo deck. So we'll check that deck out and see if it's got any legs. Also, they did a big rebalancing today for Alchemy. So we'll try out some of the new cards, or I guess I shouldn't say the new cards, rebalance cards, see if anything has come viable that wasn't viable before. So thanks for watching the video, and I will see y'all for the next one.